Right, welcome back to Getting Dressed. This is part 10, I believe. We're still at Blickling Hall. I'm going to stay on this for quite a while. I'm enjoying this map, and it's good fun. It's small-ish, and it's based in Norfolk. What more could you want? Right, I've got the case that's starting to play 9. I'll sell off what we got now, then I'm going to try and buy some more model stuff. I'm going to attempt to have everything modded by the end of the series. No standard parts. May use some DLC stuff, but no actual vanilla stuff. So, without further ado, let's find this one. We're going to try and find a way to the bakery. Those who know my sense of direction will be prepared for a few laughs. I should imagine somewhere up there. No, let's just do it. We'll take the Stewart on this job. Got it. Good with that. I better unfold the sheet. It's a lovely day here, the birds are singing. Oh, it's good to be alive. I could actually cosplay this, but I think once I'm gonna be the one to make all the hash ups. We think we're under there. Yes, we are. Well, we'll sell the wheat off first. Should be 2 load of wheat. Any left I shall leave, because I can't remember if this uses the feed mod on for the chickens. I believe it does. So, oh yeah, it does. I can see up there. Look. Alright, we'll sheet up. Get back in cab and try and find our way. I'm going out this way. I could go out the other way, but this may be simpler for me. I finished ploughing one and sprayed it with NPK. I sprayed it with off screen. I'm going to spray 9 with NPK when it's finished being ploughed, because if you spray, you're using soil mod, you spray straight after ploughing, it negates the lack of moisture or loss of moisture effect. I'm looking for some good modded ploughs, but there doesn't seem to be any what really works. I thought I found one, but for a start it didn't give a horsepower usage, and when I tried it on the case actually ran away with it, and this was based on the horse cultivator, and it should have won 250, 300 horse, I would have thought, looking at it, but so I was just walking away with it, no problem whatsoever. I've got the beacons on, I've got those on. So I have deleted that from my mod folder. I shan't name it. It's good if you just want to play, but if you're trying to play semi-realistically, it's not really that great. Several recoloured of the in-game coons, which I was almost about to use as a lot of modded plough. I'd rather the next size up, but seems to be few and far between. I think my turn. Yeah. Let's have a look at the map. I might just thought that was an actual. No. That's a road actually. Yes, there's a pathway all the way through that. I saw that we go all the way up, and I think they're just back up a bit. We'll come down here. Typical Norfolk road looks more like an old war road. There was a lot of air bases in Norfolk during the war. You had the air base, but just away from the air base itself, the airfield, there would be the bomb dumps. Obviously, he didn't have the bomb dumps in the airfields. There's just one bomb there, and that's the whole airfield gone. At least one bomb in the bomb dump, and it's just that dump gone. And I think there's a bakery up ahead. Hello, the was slipping. It should go over, but we'll just oh, he may not get out of that. Let's just see if he will. I think I may have to give that a... Yeah, that might happen a few times, but I think I'm going to restart this. I'm going to remake this course. I'm going to go... No, what I'm thinking about it. So I'm going to stop them. It means it'd be going over the same bit again. It's just... No, I can't see what he had there. Doesn't actually show, so we take that out. I'm going to give him maximum headlands. I don't... Oh, I wonder if I could see the headlands there. Probably because I got rid of it now. There we go. I'm just going to call that in again because I want to see what how many headlands they go at. Hard to see. I'm just going to lift the plough, take it back and have a look. If that's already on 6, there's not a lot we can do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's already on 6, so we're going to have to live with it. Oh well. Someone could have just added one more headland in. I just have to live with it, flying up. I'll get rid of the marks again and just ignore them if he shows up again. And here's the bakery anyway, back. Yeah. And this is an old East Anglian bakery, Sunshine Bread or Sunshine Bakery. They had depots all over the area. Still got me Blickling. Shouldn't really be tipping the sheet on. Doesn't do the sheet a lot of good. But how about that, guys? I'm going to take the sheet off now. Blow the trailer out on the way back. I hope you're all impressed that I didn't get lost on the first journey. But I've still got a paradise to make for this week, so anything could happen. And we go back down the same track again. Hey, this is a... I think if I hadn't... If Oldbor hadn't been released, this would have been my go-to map. It has just about everything you need on there. Not too many stupid routes which you wouldn't see anything. You'd see both rye notes, not that common, but certainly about. I'm waiting for the, I was like everybody else, I'm just waiting on the home patch. Although by the time this is released, the home patch should just about be released. Because I make this one a week in advance, so it's not quite released it. And I shall certainly be using some of that gear on here. I'm going to get another field going this year, possibly 8 or another one closer to the farm. I'm not certain yet, but I will be starting another field on. Actually, if we turn in, there should be a turn up here, I believe. There is. I don't know if you're impressed, but I'm impressed with my half find at the moment. Got to deal with the case stuck again. There's not a lot I can do, but he's on maximum headlands now. The only thing I could do now is actually put a grass strip all the way around the field. I might do that. Oh, got it. Let's have a look. Huh. Got the engine. No, I haven't got it. Let's just hop out. Oh no. Slightly to one side. That looks about it. Yes, wheat again. We'll do one more load of wheat and we'll leave the rest of it in store for get back in the cab. What did I do? Beacon's on. They don't show up on the top. Yeah, as I say, I'm going to be replacing all the standard equipment here. This tractor will be gone. Probably the Massey, which is about equal horsepower, so it'll be like for like. The Hurleyman will be gone, but I will probably actually replace that with a JCB. Yes, I know it's not a mod, but it's a DLC, and that will do for my stuff. And a case from another one of the Masseys, one of the big Masseys. I want to try those bullet bill stuff out, but I need to get the money together first. Now what's the better we go straight past it this time? Yeah, turn that one here. As soon as it's sold, I'll finish selling. I'm going to start seed and I'm going to put I think barley in number one, probably right in this field here. It's the next turn. And probably I want to see what rye looks like. See, oats there's actually more, going for more on it, but it looks like that could be better than rape. Depends on what the seed costs are. Mind you, most things are better than rape. Rape is actually, if you work it all out, is probably the worst performing grain or crop. The only reason it looks good is because it's so expensive per ton. You get so much per ton. And by the time you take in, it takes more seed to seed a field of rape. The yield is fairly abysmal. Yeah, that's a case stuck again. I think he's going to have fun on that one. I might have to just change the route round a bit. Get the sheet off this before we start the tip. Should we got it yet? Brake on. I like the brake sound. Not quite certain about the air brake level. I may just put the same sound as to apply as to drop it off. It may not be a dead right, but it will be better on the air brake sound. So I'm going to do 2 loads of ropes up there. We just turned over the R. We better just see if anywhere is actually better than the bakery. Get back and get loaded first. We're only on, was it the first of 2 days on this growth stage, so we have plenty of time to do the work. So I gave myself 2 days growth. So I'm on, I think, a shoe how to do that in one of the early part of this series. But it's just a case of going into the side files, into the career side, and near the bottom there's the growth interval stage. You just change the one, you just set a standard to whatever you want. So yeah, it's getting on with it. Just come to turn here for a start signal. You might just hear I'll put the trailer sound pack on here as well. Fairly generic sounds, but all adds to the general sound or the general effect of the game. This will probably end up my most modded map. Old bridges at the moment, but by the time I finish with what I want to do on this, might sort of stuff like this. The old files we've got there, right? Yeah. Preload routes. Whilst that's loading, let's have a quick 660. Oh, 690 at the mill. I mean, where's the mill? Where is the mill? Even better. Now you can see I'm filming content now. Oh, alright, so that's down the other way. Past the garden centre. Right, so we need to turn the other way coming out of the yard. Might as well have an extra £10 a tonne. I'm just glad that course play now, I don't know what happens on the standard edition, but certainly on the developer version, that it can, on a lot of the jobs it can find itself way out of problems. Not on all jobs though. It certainly does on ploughing, cultivating, seed, and it will find its way out. I don't use harvesting anymore. I find autumn combine a little bit better. No actual fields down this way, so we will be going the other way, but I don't want too big a field. General random thoughts as normal from me. As I think Mr. Cosmic Knight said, he's a rambling old man. I still love that description. There. Was that the mill, did I see? Oh, that's on the main road. It is on the main road. Ah, no it isn't. Good job I ain't got traffic on here. Everything's well signposted, but who reads the signposts? Not me for certain. Was there a little road across from here? Get back to the farm. I had to. Oh, of course, this is the watermill. What the old boys still fishing there? The Alsham Mill. Another actual place. What's that tipping? We'll just go and see if the old boy's still fishing. Come on. Oh yeah, he's still there. Still don't look like you want to talk. Let's finish tipping, won't we? Can't remember what I've got this set. I think I've got this one set to normal for once. Oh, what? Where does that go? Oh no, that's no good. No, there's no road across, so we need to turn around. Hope there was a by road across. There may be somewhere, but where that one goes. Now, let's stick with the actual road and get on the left-hand side. I'm up and make this around 40 minutes, roughly. I'll do the same as I've done last time. I will finish the plan off screen and sprout some NPK off screen. If we get the selling done in good time, I will actually start this one off cultivating field 1. To start seeding next time, and I know I already said what I'm going to put in there, but I'm afraid to forget and put something completely different in next time. You have to forgive me. It does look nice, though, I will say this. It definitely looks a nice map. And it's quite easy on the frame rate too. I'm recording, I've got course play running, and I'm still getting, at the moment it's run, since I'm coming to the farmyard, it's just dipped to 50. I reckon anything over a constant 20 is playable. When you get much under there, it starts getting unplayable. Just can't quite see. I want David's Oldfield's camera mod. I haven't got it yet. Oh, let's have a look. They have to come out again. Oh, I haven't got a sheet or. Oh, so could well have had it. Could well have done, but I didn't. Oh, I've gone too far. Ah, we got it this time. Looks like it'll be one more load of this. I still have to decide which other field to see. Back inside the cab and we will turn around now. That one's going the wrong way of the road. I shall be doing all crops except for forestry on here. I'm not a great lover of forestry. I wouldn't mind when 17 come out if that goes missing, personally. But that's just me. I'm trying to say just what a farm, and that's the be all and end all. Oh, we're not 30 limit. I think this go back so we don't go over 30. Don't want them doing unless they're done on old ridge and put speed traps up. I'm trying to remember where this turn was. Here, I think. There we are. Right. Take the sheet off. As we're going into tip. Surprised they ain't got a wide bridge here. Or they have, I haven't seen it. Just put the brake on once we're here. And look at the money flowing upwards. Right, one more load and we are done. Let that drop, I don't want to hit it on the way out. I think you've given that fencing a good battering. Hope it's all fence and not council fence. We'll be getting a big bill to repair it. Oops. I think we're in the 30 limit. At least in theory I shouldn't get as lost on this map as I do on Paradise. Paradise has so many little shortcuts that yeah, I'm all kind to actually try and take one of the shortcuts. Could have put the hurleyman on there. No, I don't know. No, I don't think it's quite got enough power to. I think what we do is we swap tractors on. I'm gonna bung this on the cultivator if I can remember where I put them. I'll use the hurleyman for this last load. Get a little bit more work done. That's the seed. I take I have got. Oh, I think I know where they are. That side bit there. Should be in one of these. I hope. take I did actually, let's just check I did buy a cultivator. Oh, we've got this big boy here. Ah. No way this is going to carry that. I think we might just flog that off, because I've got no tractor big enough to do that. So we're going to flog that. And we're going to shop. Cultivator. Don't think we use that. It's 2.5. That's a mulcher, which we will use later. That's 4.8, 180. No, 200, 110 or whatever. One of these. I use these all the time. Really, this is just a final finish off one, not a general use like I want. Just have that delivered. Easy come, easy go, the money. There we are. Just hold it up. The transport. Can't remember what the width of this thing is, but just double check on that. A 4.6, so we call that 4.5. Whoa! Yeah, we do that and get one more load of the last load down to the mill, and that we'll call it an episode. I think let's start him up over here. Right, so you need that on field work. We'll put it up to 4.5. Up to 5 number 1, and it's the northwest going east, and give it 4, I think, see what it looks like. I should about turn around there. Oh, I might get away with 3. Let's try 3. Field line, take that back 1. If we have to do it again, we have to do it again. That looks a bit better. Let's save, which one save that? Field 1, 4.5 meter. First 5 point, check the speed. I don't want to go on. I think we're about 8 miles an hour. I should do them for a little bit fast still, but no, because there's no need to cultivate with the seeder, but we got. But I'd rather cultivate twice. Got to get another cultivation once the seeder starts up. Yeah, he's away. It's a nice tool, this one. I really like this. It's not quite, particle system isn't quite right. It's particles are way ahead of the blades, and it's slightly offset, but I can live with that. Oh, I'm going to take this lot all off. Really want to see that. No, let's find. Let's find this one. This is one that's definitely going to go. Yeah, this track is definitely going to go, but no, I'll keep them going. I still can't see where they're really near. No. Oh, there's a pipe. Ah, is that the pipe there? So it should be, in theory, somewhere near here. Oh, this should empty the outside. Yeah, oats are empty. Sheet back on. Brake off. Beacons on. Okay, let's hit another side. Yes, I will be putting a grass strip up the side of that field. I know it will cut down the amount of growing area, but it will save this. Maximum efficiency because I'd plow it myself, but using 1.8 metre plow is not my idea of fun. Unless we shouldn't get down for speed into this one. Oh no, it may not quite use it all. This is a full trailer. And what we got left I shall just leave. Don't know if this has got the church bells on a Sunday. I shall have usually about 10 to 10 the church bells start up on some of the maps. Whatever you do, do not use the fast forward mod when they're on, because they will just keep ringing, and then your only way is to come out of the game and go back in again to reset it. Don't ask me how I know. Yeah, before we actually, if I remember, before we actually plant 9, I'm going to put a strip round there. Sheet off. Go in here. This time we'll put the sheet back on because we won't be using this again. Still need to wash some of this equipment. Possibly once we've got all the planting done, I think we plant possibly 4 fields this year. So we've got a little bit of everything. That's wheat, barley, oats and rye. If I do a 5th, that'll be rape, and if I do a 6th, it will be maize for forage, but I haven't got a forage harvester, and I need another season to be able to afford one properly. Well, we're very close now to getting the mod contest forage harvester. Well, we couldn't afford a header. Trying to keep an eye on something else at the same time. Not a good idea as you're driving. One thing I like about this is space, and there is a lot of space. There's a lot of grass to cut. There's a lot of space. You don't get the feeling you're all crowded in. Some maps I feel very claustrophobic on, certainly not this one. There it is. Right, what we're going to do, I'm just going to park this here for now, and we'll put that properly later. We'll just quickly go through the other ones. What's he doing? Oh, he's getting on quite well. One thing about using different widths of equipment on everything, there's a 6 metre seeder, so that's going to be different again. There is a chance of cultivating every inch of the map. Yeah. Right, he's still, yeah. As you can see the fertiliser we put on. Yeah, we definitely need. Oh dear, he's stuck again. Yeah, we definitely need to put in at least one strip and possibly two this side. It isn't gonna shorten it by too much. What is the size of this field anyway? I'm gonna tell us without working. Right, let's find a oh, we might as well take the new tool. Alright, just doing a quick screenshot. That's it. And with that, I will say thank you very much for watching, subscribing, liking. Any comments, please feel free to comment. And it's me saying cheerio for now. Cheerio.